Hello, my dear students. Very good morning to all of you. Once again, I welcome you all to this FIBSc online lecture. Today, we are going to learn the new concept, that is pH scale. As you know, we already have a little bit of idea, little bit of knowledge about pH scale, because you already studied in the 11th and the 12th standard about what is the use of the pH scale and where it is applied and where it is used. That we are going to see once again in this year also, how the pH scale is used and what is the range of the pH scale, and different concepts regarding the pH scale that we are going to see in this lecture. First of all, the question is there, why the pH scale is used and why the particularly pH ranges. We can say by using the pH scale, the pH scale or the pH ranges, the pH values which are used or we can use to determine, measure whether the acidic or basic nature of the given substance in an aqueous solution. Suppose if a particular substance is given to you, you have to measure whether it is acidic or a basic. The nature of the given substance, whether it is acidic or basic, it can be measured by using the pH scale. So, initially, it was introduced by the scientist S.P. Sorensen in 1909. He was introduced the pH scale. He was introduced the pH scale to measure the nature of the given substance in an aqueous solution, whether it is acidic or a basic. When it will be the acidic, we can say in an aqueous solution, if there are H plus ion concentration is present, we can say that will be the acidic in nature. If a given substance whether the given substance in its aqueous solution, what type of hydroxyl ions or hydroxyl ions present, how much concentration, that measures the pH scale of whether it is acidic in nature or basic in nature, that can be measured by using the pH scale. Okay. pH scale here we can say simply, so it was introduced by the S.P. Sorensen in 1909, is used, specially it is used to measure whether acidic or basic nature of a given substances in an aqueous solution is called as the pH scale, or the pH scale can be used. Here the pH scale, if you observe, there are, we can say, two, whether it is acidic in nature or whether it is in basic in nature. Acidic in nature or acidity of that given substance, it is measured by the pH. pH is used, it is used to indicate hydrogen ion concentration, hydrogen ions concentration in aqueous solution, in an aqueous solution. Means what? The pH is used to determine, is used to indicate hydrogen ion concentration in the solution, and pOH is used to indicate hydroxyl ion in an aqueous solution. Now see, we know that if, for example, if I take HCl, which is a acid, a strong acid in water, what happens? It dissociated it dissociated, it is a strong acid, therefore we directly show the arrows, one sided arrow, because there is a complete dissociation is there. It forms H plus Cl minus. These are the H plus ions present in the solution. It can be measured by the pH. Another example, if I take the NaOH, which is a base, plus we can say, or in water it forms, we can say here hydroxyl ions. The hydroxyl ions which are present, can be shown here. Hydroxyl ions present, can be shown by the pOH. Means presence of hydrogen ion concentration indicated by the pH. The presence of hydroxyl ion concentration indicated by the pOH. Here we can say mathematically, if I define the pH scale, once we know the concept of pH, pH is used to measure the hydroxyl ion concentration, and pOH is used to measure the pH is used to measure the hydrogen ion concentration, and pOH is used to measure the hydroxyl ion concentration. We can say here the Sorensen defined that, he was defined pH of a solution is the hydrogen, we can say mathematically, pH of a solution is the negative logarithm to the base 10 of the molar concentration of hydrogen ions. Hydrogen ions present in the solution, that is nothing but here mathematically pH is equal to negative logarithm, that is to the base 10 of molar concentration of hydrogen ion concentration. Here we can say, or this can be right, negative logarithm to the base 10 of hydronium ion concentration. Both are the same. You have to keep it to be remember. Whether, as I told that, if a substance, for example HCl, if it is taken, as we know with a strong acid, it produces H plus ions in the water. How much concentrations are of H plus which are present in the solution, that indicate the pH. So here pH is nothing but the pH of a solution is the negative logarithm to the base 10 of molar concentration of hydrogen ions present in the solution, which is a mathematical expression, can be defined pH equal to negative logarithm to the 10 H plus or negative logarithm to the 10 of hydronium ions. How the hydronium ions, as I already we discussed, if HCl is taken plus H2O, it forms into H plus plus Cl minus. What are these H plus? These H plus are directly combined with water to form H3O, which is in the stable form. This is nothing but this is, both are the same. So here instead of H plus ion concentration, we can also choose the hydronium ion concentration. So this present of concentration of hydrogen ions in a given solution indicates the pH. That is my point. Here similarly we can say pOH. pOH of a solution is the negative logarithm to the base 10 of the molar concentration of hydroxyl ions present in the solution. That is, we can write here POH, always P to the power OH, likewise this is indicate equal to negative logarithm to the base 10 of OH hydroxyl ion concentration. Now what it indicates, as we know, if a certain substance, if it is, this indicates pH indicates whether it is acidic in nature, but how much acidic in nature, that shows the pH. If pH is 0, if pH is 1, if pH is 2, if pH is 3, if pH value is 4, means as the pH value is very low, that is a strong acid. For example, pH equal to 0, that is a more strong acid. pH equal to 1, that is as comparatively little bit of lower acidic than the 0. Means pH scale, which is acidic scale, which is of 0 to pH scale, which is 0 to 7, which is of 0 to 7 is there. 0 to 7, this is the pH scale, and here POH, which is of 7 to 14, the scale is 7 to 14. 7 to 14 means what? The pH indicates the presence of hydroxyl ions in the solution. pH indicates the presence of hydrogen ions present in the solution. Okay. pH indicates the acidic nature of the solution. POH indicates the basic nature of the given solution. Okay. pH indicates the acidic nature of the solution. POH indicates the basic nature of the solutions. From these values, these ranges of pH and the POH, we can say that if POH of a solution is 13, we can say that that is a strong base. If pH of a solution, if it is 1, that is a strong acid. From that values of pH and POH, we can say the nature of that given substance, whether how much it is acidic or how much it is basic in the nature. Okay. Here pH is equal to negative logarithm to the 10 of H plus ion concentration. POH equal to negative logarithm to the base 10 of hydroxyl ion concentration. So that here we can see the pH ranges. I hope you understand this. pH range, we have a scale, pH scale. From that ranges, we can easily identify whether it is acidic or whether it is basic in nature. Let's see. If this is consider a scale is there. Here it is neutral in nature. This is, let us consider 7. 7 is the neutral. pH value, if it is 7, we say as the neutral. It is started from 0 to 14. The range is 0 to 14. The range is started from pH range is 0 to 14. Here 1, here 2, here 3, here it is 4, here it is 5, here it is 6. Here again 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and this is 13. Let us say this is a 13 and it is the 14. Here when pH is 0, it is strong acid. The acidity of the acidic nature of the given substance increases as the pH value is decreases. This is acidic in nature. This is acidic in nature. Okay. Here it is basic. Basic or basic in nature. Also called as alkaline. This is also called as alkaline. Now see, if a given substance solution, once you find whether the acidic or a basic, if the pH values, if it is given it is a 1, we can say that this is acidic in nature. If the pH value, if it is 6, this is acidic in nature definitely. But the acidity of this as compared to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is the less acidic in nature. Means When pH value is decreases from 6 to 0. When it is 0, when it is the pH value is 0 or pH value is 1, they are the strong acids. They are the strong acids. If pH value is 4, 5, 6 up to 7, they up to 6 or 6.5, they will become the weak acid. But at 7, when pH is 7, it is a neutral in nature. This is have to remember. This is a neutral in nature. As we know that pure water is neutral in nature. Pure water is always neutral in nature. But some substances, if you add some electrolytes, maybe of acidic or a basic, how we can define the acidic? If the substance produce H plus ions in the aqueous solution, that will be the acidic. If a substance produce hydroxyl ions in the given solution, that is the basic in nature. But how much acidic and how much basic, those are measured by the pH scale. How much acidic and how much basic are measured by the pH scale. What is the pH? pH indicates the hydrogen ion concentration, means how much H plus ion concentrations present in the solution are measured by the pH. How much OH negative, that is hydroxyl ions, are present in the solution, measured by the pOH. Here it is the pOH. If pOH equal to 14, that is strong base. If pH is 0, that is strong acid. The acidity of the nature which is decreases for the values of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If pH is 6, that is weak acid. If pH is 0, that is the strong acid. In case of basic in nature, they are increases the basicity from 8 to 14. Yes, 7 is the neutral. Always remember 7 is the neutral. The basicity of the substance is increases from 8 to 14. If 13 is there, that is a more basic in nature, means more present of hydroxyl ions. That is strong basic is there. Example NaOH or KOH. If ammonium hydroxide NH4OH, which is a weak base, we discussed, which is a weak base, maybe of like this 8 to 9 range will be there. It means the pOH which is 14, that is a strong base. The pH scale, from these ranges we can say that pH which is, or pH scale which measures acidity as well as basicity of the given substance in a aqueous solution. If pH equal to 7, that we can say that it is neutral in nature. We have standard equation pH plus pOH is equal to 14. This you have to remember at 25 degrees Celsius, because these are both the ranges. If pH is 0 to 7 and pOH is 7 to 14, if you combine both, you will get the 14. The pH range is always 14 is there. pH range is always 14. pH, if it is 0, that is strong acid. pOH, if it is 14, that will be the strong base. Likewise, the pH scale is used to measure the acidity as well as basicity of the given substance in an aqueous solution. Now, we can say here, for example, here I will show acidic compounds. What are the acidic compounds? Acidic solutions. In an aqueous solution, we can say acidic compound. This is a hint for you. Acidic or acidic solution. Blue litmus, here I write blue litmus paper. Blue litmus paper turns to red. It say that this is the acidic in nature. Basic red litmus paper turns to blue. This is, if neutral, we can say neutral, no change in color. No change in color is the neutral. Is the neutral. You getting my point? Here, for example, in a vessel, certain solution is there, we don't know. For example, in a vessel, a solution is given. A aqueous solution is there of a certain compound, certain substance. We don't know whether it is acidic in nature or basic in nature. What we have to do? We have to check it. How it can be checked whether it is acidic or basic? First, take any paper. This is the blue litmus paper. You can see here. This is a blue color. This is a blue litmus paper. I hope you already you worked on this. This is a blue litmus paper. If a blue litmus paper, it is a blue color. We can see the color here, blue color is there. This blue litmus paper, if I put some drops of this aqueous solution on the blue litmus paper, if it is turns red, we can say that is acidic in nature. That is acidic in nature. How much acidic we don't know, just it is acidic in nature. It is a acidic in nature. Means it is in between the range of 0 to 7. This 0 to 6, this is the acidic in nature. But how much acidity is there? We don't know. This is a preliminary test whether the solution is acidic or basic, that can be determined by this blue litmus paper. Means what we stated, that acidic in nature, how it can be confirmed? If a given solution acidic or basic, some drops of solution put on the blue litmus paper, if it is turns into red, जर red मध्ये होत असेल तर, which is a acidic in nature. If it is not turns, let us check for the red litmus paper. Now take one more paper of, this is the red litmus paper. You can read it. This is the red litmus paper. What is the red litmus paper? What we written? Red litmus paper, if it is turns into blue, that will be the basic in nature. If these drops put on the blue litmus paper first, if it is not turns, that is not acidic in nature. Take one more of litmus paper of red. If it is put the same solution into the on red litmus paper, if it is turns blue, we can say that is basic in nature. But how much basic? We cannot say by this paper. How much basicity is there? What is the basicity of that range? We cannot. This is a preliminary test. Whether it is acidic in nature or basic in nature, that can be determined by the litmus papers. Blue litmus turns into red, that will be the acidic. If red litmus turns into the blue, that will be the basic in nature. If no any change in both papers are used, that will be the neutral. So likewise, we can say here, whether the acidic or basic can be determined by the litmus paper. Now we have to, there are different colors are given. It is the red color. This is red color. Here it is the green color. One more I have to remember. This is the color which is the green at neutral, and it is the blue at the basic. As therefore we discussed that acidic in nature, how blue litmus paper turns into red, means this is a highly red, that is a strong acid. If highly blue, that will be the strong base. Now then we can also measure the acidity, the pH scale, by the pH paper. You can see this is the pH paper. This is a pH paper. How it is measured? Here it is, looks like this color. If we put some drops of the solution, of aqueous solution on the litmus paper, change in the colors can be observed. Change in the colors can be observed. Here it is highly dark red, we can say it is a strong acid. This, like here it is the strong red, it means highly acidic. From this red to it goes to the green. If you look green, that will be the neutral in nature. Or if it is this pH paper of the color changes to blue, that is the basic in nature. Here different colors are there. The intensity of the blue increases from 8 to 14. The intensity of red color increases from 6 to 0. The red color increases toward the 0. So therefore 0 is a strong red, that is red in nature. This is likewise, this is colors are changes from dark red to pale red, that is light red. If at the end 7, that will become the green. Once you put the drops of the solutions on pH paper, if it is green, we can say that is a neutral in nature. If it is looks like a red color, that is acidic in nature. If it is looks like blue color, that is basic in nature. But with the help of the colors, we can determine the range. The varies of the range may be of 3 to 4 can be determined. The exact pH value we cannot determine by this one. But there is ranges can be determined. Yeah, it is the acidic in nature between the 3 to 4. If red color, you observe that is light red color. If you observe some green color, some blue color, dark blue, light blue, 11 to 12, likewise the blue color is there. But for the confirmation, exact determination of the pH value, we have this some pocket pH meter. This is a pocket pH meter we can see here. This is a pocket pH meter. Already I hope you perform something experiments on this one. What is pocket pH meter? Here there is a digital, we can see digital screen is there. Here digital display is there. This is there are some here the pH of the electrodes which are dipped in the solution. Here dip in the solution, directly the digital value, what is the pH of the solution, can be measured on the screen directly. Here pH is written, you can see here the pH. Here directly we can see the value. Directly we can see the number of the pH scale, which one this number we can show, whether it is 0, whether it is 1, whether it is 2.5, whether it is 2.6, whether it is 3, whether it is 4, whether it is 4.5, anything, or whether it is 8, anything. If up to this 7, we can say this is the measurement of the pH. This is the pH scale. From this value, from this pH scale value, we can determine whether it is what nature which is present, how much pH of the solution can be measured. This is the exact value we can determine by the pH meter. Okay. So, I hope you understand the concepts of pH, pOH and the ranges of pH scale. pH is nothing but which is determine the hydrogen ion concentration in the given solution. pOH determines the hydroxyl ions in the given solution. The ranges are 0 to 14, when pH 0 to 7, in between acidic is pH scale 0 to 7, basic is 7 to 14, here 7 is the neutral in nature. The acidity of the given substance, acidic nature, which is increases from 6 to 0, which is in the downward. The basic nature, which is increases from 8 to 14. Okay. There are 3 different measurements we are seen. Litmus paper is used for whether it is acidic or basic. pH paper can also be used. What is the ranges of that acidic or the basic? And digital meter, that is pH meter, pocket pH meter, can also be used for finding the pH of the given solution. Okay. I hope you understand. Here I will stop. In the next lecture, we will see some more concepts. Thank you. Thank you so much.